at these two. Get a new chair in the house. I did put a blanket on it yesterday because I suspected what would happen. I didn't expect it to be these two though. Morning, guys. Whenever you get something new in the house, the cats have got to test it first. Every time. Good morning, everybody. It is, well, that was a very singy good morning, wasn't it? I don't know what went on there. I'm really sorry. It is 9:10 in the morning. We're going out in 10 minutes. I've got to take Finn for an eye test. I've got to pick some glasses up for Josh. Josh has got to pick his birthday cake. I need to do something in secret for Josh so he's not allowed to see, but he's going to be with me, which is going to be a little bit tricky. Not quite sure how I'm going to do that. That's Josh if you can hear him. And then I've got to go back out this afternoon and do some secret birthday shopping. That'll just be me and Danny though, so we can vlog that. And there is also, oh my word, I have got another freebie. 2 freebies, which I've got to go pick up this afternoon as well. So I'm not going to tell you what that is because I haven't seen it myself yet. I've been offered something and I'm like, yep, I'll have that. So I don't know what it's like. It'll be really interesting when I pick it up later. Pick them up later, I should say. So yeah, I'm not going to tell you what it is. You'll have to just wait and see later on. I dyed my yarn. I've dried my yarn, sorry. I have. This is the Autumn Rose colourway in the DK. Sorry about the rubbish skein, I did it when I was half asleep this morning. I have 5 of these for a sweater quantity. And I also dyed up these 2 for me. There are one each of these going into the shop as well, and a purple one. But I have a new cast on Sunday. It's my Mother's Day cast on. And I've had some yarn bought for Mother's Day from the boys. So I'm going to cast back on the Slip Stravaganza. So I have got these. I've got 2 black as the main colour, these 2 and a green. So the green that I was going to put in the Rocket DK, no, the Rocket T, I'm stealing to go with these. And I'll find another colour for the Rocket T. So that is Sunday's cast on. So I just needed a couple of yarns to go with it. Initially I was going to do the fragmentation shawl because I dyed up the yarn for my friend Shelley. I dyed up the yarn for her and she sent me a picture of all the colours and I fell in love with it. So I was initially going to do the fragmentation shawl. But then I thought, no, I really want to do the Slip Stravaganza. So that's my Mother's Day cast on, basically. I'm going to cast that on Sunday. So yeah, I'm looking forward to swatching for my new pattern later. I'm going to show you what I think I've decided on the pattern. It's is it called the Hulu? I think it's Hulu by Caitlin Hunter. So depending on how the swatch goes, I'm not going to buy the pattern until I've done the swatch, just to make sure I can get gauge. And if I can get gauge, all right, I'll buy that pattern. If I'm struggling with gauge, I'll choose a different one. It's the first time I've dyed an entire sweater quantity in hand-dyed yarn, and I just want it to be right. So if I'm struggling with gauge, if I've got any gauge issues, I'll choose a different project. But yeah. So that's the plan so far today. Let's start the day. Got here just on time. We've been stuck behind every slow driver on the planet, but we're here. So Specsavers is in Morrison's. So Finlay has requested Morrison's salt and pepper rolls. He absolutely adores them. And we don't come to Morrison's very often, so you can have some of them. But we are here. Stop 1 of about 10 today, I think. Hello everybody, can you see us? Look, hang on. Big Yoda balloon. It's very windy. Danny's in charge of the balloon, which he's really struggling with.
Hello everybody, I'm back.
He's back.
To a certain degree, but I need to come out and get some fresh air. Oh, yeah, hello everyone.
So we've got everything done now, I think. We are just going back to the car. Oh, it's very cold. Very, very cold. Do you know where we're parked?
Yeah.
Oh! Wow, that that was breezy. So, got all Josh's birthday bits done. Got him a few little joke presents as well, which I can't show you because he will watch the vlog. He did this last year and he spoiled his surprise. Look at Danny cuddling Yoda.
Yoda.
Oh my word, it's so cold. Right, where are we parked? It's very busy here today. Over there. Oh, right. I'm going to attempt to get this in the car. The boot's quite full. And as you all know, me in this silly car. So I shall be back. Somebody got a treat while we were out. Let me show you this. Sorry about my hair. It's so windy. Just I've given up at this point. But let me show you this. What have you got, Rubes? What have you got, darling? You got bone? It's one of those chicken ones and she absolutely loves it. She's eaten all the chicken off it already. I haven't got the stuff out of the car yet that I want to show you. We just had some lunch. So food has got to be timed down to the last minute at the moment with Danny's antibiotics. He can't eat. He can have them 2 hours after food or an hour before. So everything's got to be timed. We had to rush in and get his food in between antibiotics. So I'm going to go get everything out of the car shortly. So yeah, I'll show you soon. Watch this space. Right. Do you want to see what I got? Right, one sec. Look at this. Are you ready? Isn't it amazing? Isn't it amazing? So I got... Oops, pop that down. I got 2 sewing machines. There's an older one in this bag here. I don't know if you can see that one, which I haven't got out yet, but it was this Singer, the vintage Singer that I wanted. I have no intention of using this. When I get my craft room, this will be proudly on display in my craft room, and I just couldn't resist it. Honestly, it is absolutely amazing. It's a proper vintage Singer. I've no idea if it works. I'm not bothered if it works or it doesn't because I just want it on display. It is just... I mean, just look at this. Just look at that. I don't know what's in there. Oh my word. Oh. Oh my goodness me, look at that. Oh my word. It's just, that is just something else. It really is. It's the most just perfect thing I've ever seen. It really is. Honestly, I am a sucker, an absolute sucker for anything vintage. Danny will tell you I've got quite a collection of vintage bears, you know, the old Steiff bears. And I've got a really, really old book, which is my most prized possession. It's a copy of the Pendle Witches, but I think it was published either very early, is it the very early 1900s? It's a really old book and it's got the author signature in it as well. It's amazing. So I don't know what this is in this bag here. Let's have a look in this. There's something else in here. And when I said hang on then, I actually didn't press record again. I clearly got so excited. It's an old sewing box in the other bag. It needs a clean out. It's got all bits of sawdust and things in it, so I'm going to clean that out and I'm going to put it on my table and possibly keep all my stitch markers and notions in it, to be honest. It's absolutely beautiful. Oh, Polly's got camera shy all of a sudden. Sorry if you can hear Danny in the background. Bless him. He's all right. I promise he's all right. So, yeah. So right now, I'm just going to find a temporary home for the sewing machine, and my lounge just looks like a bomb site at the moment. Let's move you a bit further back. I've got to do some moving around of things, and then I'm going to wind up this yarn and I'm going to swatch for the pattern that I've seen and see if we can get gauge. Right, so I'll show you the box. This is the box, and what I've done is I've put all of my notions in it. So everything is really easy to grab now in here. Isn't that fab? Really love that. I'm feeling very organised right now. That's very close as well. Sorry about that. So I'll put that there. So that's done. I've put the sewing machine upstairs in my room for now. And I cleaned the table. So I just need to keep cleaning. All the yarn is caked. My word, that was a feat. But it's all caked. You can see it's slightly different colours. Not worried about that at all. That's the effect that I want. It's hand-dyed yarn. I don't want it to be perfect. If I wanted perfection, I could have bought commercial. So I'm going to begin swatching. The swatch details are on the listing, so I don't have to buy the pattern. I just want to make sure that I can get gauge. If it's going to be one of those where I'm messing around with gauge, I'm going to choose a different pattern, because it's my first time knitting an entire sweater in hand dyed, so I just want it to be smooth. So wish me luck. Are any of you any Friends fans? You know that episode where Joey and Ross take a nap together? That is these two cats right now. They have been like that for hours. Stuart's proper snuggled up to lugs, and usually they don't snuggle up, but these two are just snuggle buddies right now. My swatch is drying. Oh, where's my milk? This way. Don't spin the camera. I don't know if I've done the right thing. It called for 3.75 needles and 19 stitches per 4-inch. I'm quite a tight knitter. And I just thought, hello.
Hello.
You all right, darling?
Surviving.
Surviving, how are you feeling?
Better. Hello all. Wow, is that what I like this morning? To apologise.
He needs a shave.
Beard's going on. Throat's going on. How are you all doing?
Everyone's been asking after you.
Thank you very much for all your lovely messages. I've seen them. Well, I'm trying to see them. Can't hardly speak, so bye everyone.
So yeah, what I was saying was, I thought 4mm, I'm not sure I'd get that gauge, because I'm quite a tight knitter. So anyway, I took a gamble and I went on to 4.5mm needles. I think I've made a mistake looking at the swatch, but we shall see. I just thought 3.75 for a DK yarn is quite a tight gauge. So it's drying. I did the gauge swatch in the round as well. Sorry, trying to balance you. So I've done it all properly. Normally if I do a gauge swatch, I just do it flat, because my pearl tension's no different to my knit, but I wanted to get this 100% right. So it's drying. We will see. Update. Here's the swatch. Isn't the yarn beautiful? So I was right to go with the 4.5. I still didn't get gauge exactly, and I know I said that I wasn't going to mess around with the gauge issue, but I was 1 stitch out. I got 20 stitches per 4-inch. So I've gone ahead, I've looked at the pattern. I've got 2 choices. I either have 3.5 inches of positive ease or 6 inches of positive ease. So I've gone for the 3.5 because this is the pattern. Can you see it's got a really wide neckline, and I don't want it to be one of those sweaters that constantly falls off your shoulder. So I've gone for the 3.5 inches of positive ease. So I'm going to cast that on after tea. Tonight we are having jacket potatoes and chilli for our tea tonight, which I'm very much looking forward to. I really like those colours, aren't they nice? Why am I holding it in front of my face like that? There you go. That's better. So, cast on after tea, I think. I didn't realise there's some chart work in it. I can follow a chart. I've followed a chart before, but I do find it quite taxing. But never mind, I really like the pattern. I'll show you again. I really like it. It's lovely, isn't it? So, I'll be back. Hello, everybody. So, it is now nearly 5:30. The day's gone nowhere today. I'm just going to cast on the new sweater. I'm not going to be working on it all night because I've got Patreon Zoom tonight. And I will probably work on another project on Zoom. So, I am going to get cast on. I have actually cast on Danny's painting brick socks as well. I'm just casting on everything at the moment, aren't I? Never mind. I'll show you. And it's these 2 yarns I'm using. You can hear that. The dog is licking. I'm really sorry. Ruby, stop licking. So I'll probably work on them on Zoom, I should think, tonight. I'll tell you what else I did today. No, yesterday. I downloaded the Knit Companion app on my iPad and on my phone. I've heard about this app, never used it. Now, I have a lot of printed patterns. I do like to print patterns out because I like notes. And I can't remember. I downloaded it yesterday, and I cast on Danny's socks. That was why I couldn't be bothered going upstairs to go and find the pattern. So I thought I might just download that Knit Companion and just have it on my phone because it's got a row counter on it. But when I've looked at it, it's really, really good if you're using a chart because you can move it. It highlights the row that you're on. It's really good. So I'll probably use that for this pattern when I'm doing the chart work, I think. I'm really impressed with it. I always sort of thought I wouldn't like it because, especially when I'm vlogging, my phone's always on charge. I can't hold charge in my phone. And it doesn't seem, unless anybody else that uses it knows, I can't seem to sync it between my phone and my iPad. It doesn't seem to sync between devices. But it's handy for what I need it for, which is fine. What size cable do I want? That one should do. We'll use that one. Sorry, I was just joining my cables on. So, yeah, I'm going to give that Knit Companion a go because I think it's really good and it's certainly going to come in handy. So, I'm going to end the vlog here. I hope you've all had a lovely, lovely day. I've got all Josh's presents wrapped. It's all done. So, yay. I'm going to sit and cast this on. It's 5:30 now. Zoom starts at 7. So, hopefully I'll just get a little bit done before Zoom starts and then probably go on to Danny's socks, I think. So, have a lovely evening, everybody. And I will see you tomorrow for day 15, which is Josh's birthday. Not that you'll see him on the vlog. He still won't come on the vlog, but...
Bye, everyone.
I'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Bye.